Hi, James.
Get ready, guys. I'm going to be out there with you, okay? I'm going to be ready for the challenge. Man, I got Kaycee Clark, Devin Walker. It's the challenge 40. It's 40 years, the longest running battle of the eras. They got era 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wow. I don't know how you guys stay in shape, but I'm going to try and keep up there with you. I want to get started with Kaycee first. Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's hear about
it.
She's being challenged, Devin. I got her. I win $1 million.
Yeah, you nailed her. We're only moments into this interview and we've already had dead air.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited for this season 40. I mean, to be a part of this franchise in this game and coming from a different game, it's a blessing. I mean, 40 freaking seasons, 40 people. Let me tell you, that's a lot of freaking people to go against. And when you step foot in this house, you're like, wow, how am I going to make it to the end with all these legends? So this season is going to be one for the books that no one will ever forget. And I'm excited to be a part of it.
Devin, what is the biggest challenge to you in the challenge?
Biggest challenge for me in the challenge is to shut my little mouth, have to zip the lips. People don't really want to hear what I have to say. I look like someone you would like to punch. And then on top of that, I kind of deliver, some insight that people may not really want to hear or appreciate. So the best strategy for me is to be quiet, which is also the most difficult thing to do.
I saw Kaycee kind of have fun with her head there when you said that. Kaycee, what is it like? There's a challenge, which is the physical and the mental, but what's the political challenge?
I mean, I think that's the part that's overlooked a lot of times. People watching from outside looking in, the whole social part to it, the political part to it, because that does go a long way. The relationships, what you're saying to people, you don't want to make any promises you cannot keep. People remember anything and everything. You're playing a game that no one's thinking about the outside world. This is our normal. People really take into consideration what other people are saying to them, how they're moving around the house. So there's so many different aspects of this game, the political side of that's a huge part of the game. And just knowing how to talk to people, how to maneuver, because people are watching you from afar. People are getting paranoid. It's a lot. So it's really always having to keep your head on a swivel on who you're talking to, what you're saying, and what people are going back and saying to other people. So it's a huge part of the game.
Devin, other than keeping your mouth shut, which is an interesting strategy, what is your other strategy?
Attach myself to the greatest women ever to play the game in Tori Deal and Kaycee Clark. Pretty much try to ride their coattails to the finish line and throw myself in the mix, with a timely win here or there. Also, this season, I'm going to experiment with crying. It's worked out really well for other people in the past. Try to kind of emotionally manipulate people and convince them, just gaslight the hell out of them and try to convince them that what they're doing has hurt your feelings. I've never really attempted to do that before, so I'm going to throw a dart at the board on this one.
You know what's interesting? This is 40 years of the challenge, eras 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think one of the biggest questions that my viewers are interested in, and I'm interested in, because I work out a little bit, how do you guys stay in shape year round? Kaycee.
I mean, it's honestly just a lifestyle for me. But before going on to the season or about to go on the season, I do double up on everything. I mean, you're going from swimming, puzzles, math, incline, endurance, weight. So it's literally everything and just doubling up and really just getting your mind right. And because mentally too, it's not just physical. It's like getting your mind right up here for real. It's just, you have to get it right up here. So meditating, reading, and a lot to prepare for.
Devin, what about you?
Well, I try to create my training based around real life instances, right? So we are going to have to go out in the heat. We're going to have to climb a mountain. We're going to have to swim. We're going to have to solve a puzzle at the end of that. But I'm going to have to do it hungover because they will bring beers out eventually, right? And I am going to have as many as they will allow me to have. So I need my training to kind of replicate that. And that's something that I've really focused on coming into 40. I know it's going to be the biggest and baddest season there's going to be. I know the hangovers are going to be brutal. So I prepare in that way. And you want to know what? I think I'm one of the only ones that does. And I firmly believe that gives me a significant edge.
Now, the Paris Olympics have just ended. The very last thing that happened was Tom Cruise coming down with the flag and on a motorcycle. I'm asking you both this question. How do you think Tom Cruise would do in the challenge Battle of the Eras?
He's fearless.
Honestly, I think Tom would be pretty good. I don't think he needs the money, so that would be an interesting element because not sure he's got a ton to play for. But yeah, everyone would want to be in an alliance with Tom Cruise.
I think Tom Cruise would want to be a part of the Vacation Alliance for sure.
100%.
100%.
Also, he could use one of those things from Mission Impossible where he just pretends to be someone else and like makes a deal and then pulls the mask off. So that would be it.
That would be cool. I'll be catching up with challenges. Season 37 champ Kaycee Clark, season 38 champ Devin Walker, and we're talking about the Challenge 40 Battle of the Eras. Good luck to both of you on the $1 million. We would love to see Tom Cruise be a part of it. Definitely. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
What'd you say, Devin? What'd you say, Devin?
I said, thanks for having us. Root for Era 3.
Air 4 is better.